guys, Greg Doyle here, Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat. Prediction video time for Friday the 2nd of August's main event between Anthony Fowler, who is 9 wins and 1 defeat with 8 knockouts. He comes up against veteran BRIANROSE, who is 31, 5 and 1 bout even. So I'll give you a quick background into both guys, where the fight can be won, and finally how I can see the fight being won. So we'll get right into it. We'll start off with Anthony Fowler. Anthony Fowler's coming off the back of the tough 10-round split decision loss to Scott Fitzgerald. I think a lot of people forget that it was a split decision. You see Anthony taking a bit of stick and things online, which sometimes is fair enough. He's one of these guys, a confident guy. He shouts to the rooftops about how good he's going to be, what he's done in the game. That's fine. Sometimes you need to sing your praises to get where you want to be. But it was a tough fight, and it wasn't one that Fitzgerald won very easy. And in the rematch, if there is one, I don't know where my prediction would lie with that one. I know a lot of people think Fitzgerald would maybe win again. I personally don't necessarily. I think Anthony Fowler is one of the hardest training guys I have ever seen. I see a lot of his training videos on Twitter, etc. And you just need to look at the guy's physique and you can tell he really puts the work in. But it's his first fight back this Friday, coming off of that loss. Everyone else, aside from Scott Fitzgerald, he's really blew away with almost ease, most of them. He's a very hard puncher to the body. Throws a nice crisp jab. He's very, stylistically you can see similarities with Carl Froch. So that's something worth pointing out. So you can imagine he's probably quite a hard and sturdy hitter, Anthony Fowler. Maybe just work on his speed a little bit, but I think that is something he's trying to address in the gym. But he fights 14-year veteran BRIANROSE. Now that's crazy, me saying that, but a lot of people might not realise BRIANROSE turned pro in 2005 and he's had a long career. You'll know he's got the losses to Carson Jones in the first round. He's got the loss to, which now seems like a really good loss by the way, to Demetrius Andrade, who is currently the world middleweight champion. And he's also lost to guys like Matthew Macklin on a tight points decision, and he's lost to like Scott Arfield. But Brian has done really well in his career. He has won things like British titles, etc. Competed for a world title. When he actually fought Andrade, that was for the WBO light middleweight title, I believe, at the time. So he has been around for a long time. And he is a very good boxer. Brian was a guy who almost got at the very top, just fell at the final hurdle. And to fall to, as I say, Demetrius Andrade, it's not exactly something to be ashamed of, is it? But where I can see the fight being won on Friday, I think it could potentially, if you're Anthony Fowler, you want to make BRIANROSE work hard, throw that hard jab and come downstairs to the body, right hook, left hook, alternate and shift them up. If you're BRIANROSE, I think you've got to try and jab and stay on the outside and change the angles against Anthony Fowler. Try and use quick feet. Anthony's a good boxer, but he doesn't have the quickest feet, so that could be a winning point for Brian also in the fight. But moving on, prediction time. That's why we're here today, to find out what I believe the way that the fight will go. I'll be very honest, I believe it's over 10 rounds. I see Anthony Fowler stopping BRIANROSE. I just think BRIANROSE has had 2 fights in 2.5 years. He's getting on a little bit. He's had a long 14-year career. I think Anthony Fowler seems like the kind of guy, although there's no embarrassment, I think he'll be massively embarrassed at the loss to Scott Fitzgerald, and I think he's going to really want to show that he's going to put things right and move his career forward. He seems like a very determined individual. But it's difficult to say when in the fight I can see it coming. I can maybe see it round about the mid stages in the fight, maybe just slightly going in towards the second half, but I'd say predominantly middle stages. But my prediction for that fight, Friday the 2nd of August, is Anthony Fowler to stop BRIANROSE around about the middle stages of the fight. If you want to see more from me, my name is Greg Doyle. I write for Eat, Sleep, Box and Repeat, as I say, and you can follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Check out our website as well,